Hello F2, I hope you are well and are ready for Wednesday's time lesson. You have been doing a great job this week learning how to read the clock. Let's do a little bit of revision before we start today's lesson. Here is a clock face. Yes, a clock face with all of the numbers from 1 to 12. What else? What is missing from this face? Yes, you're right, the hands. And you're telling me I need two hands. The short hand is also known as the hour hand. Well done. And the longer hand, which is also known as the minute hand. And what time is it showing on the clock? Because the minute hand is pointing to the 12, we know it is an o'clock time. And the hour hand will tell you which hour. So this clock is showing the time 8 o'clock. Wow, you really are good at telling the time. Let's try this one. Can you read the next clock? What time is it? So quick, well done. Yes, it is 7 o'clock. How about this one? Can you read what time is it? Very good. Yes, it is. It is 9 o'clock. Now here's a little tricky one for you. Can you read the clock? What time is it? Wow, boys and girls, you are so good at reading the clock. It is 12 o'clock. Now a challenge. Which clock shows 2 o'clock? Is it the first clock, the second clock, or the third clock? Ooh, good guess, boys and girls. Yes, it is the third clock. Well done. Okay, this tells me you're ready to move on to learn another time on the clock. If we look at the clock, this clock, what's changed about this clock? I can see the face. I can see the numbers. I can see the short hand. And I can see the long hand, the minute hand. But where is the minute hand pointing? To the number 6. Oh, so when it points to the number 6, boys and girls, we say that this time is 1/2 So today we're going to learn how to read the 1/2 time on the clock. Are you ready? Let's go. Here is a clock face, and we know that the clock face is a full circle in shape. And we've already learned this year about how to half something. Can you remember how to half something? Yes, you're right. You must cut it directly in the middle. Cut it so that both sides are the same or equal. So if I was to cut the clock down the middle, I would draw that red line. You have 1/2 and the other half. So 2 halves make a whole. So that's why we say the 6, when the minute hand is pointing to the 6, we say 1/2. Now, boys and girls, let's look at this clock. Look at the time. The minute hand is pointing at 6, which is halfway around the clock. So we say that is, can you remember? Well done. It is 1/2. It's written at the bottom, 1/2. But, boys and girls, I want you to really look closely. Let's look at the other hand, the hour hand. Where is the arrow pointing? It's no longer pointing exactly to a number. It's actually pointing halfway between two numbers. So if you were to read this, it's halfway between 1 and 2. So that's where you'll find the hour hand on a 1/2 time. So if you were to read this clock, you would say that it is 1:30. Okay, now let's try a few together and see if we can figure out the times. Let's look at our clock. We have the long hand or the minute hand pointing to the 6, which means we know it's now 1:30. But 1:30 which hour, boys and girls? We must check the hour hand. 1:30, and it's in the middle between 3 and 4. So you read this clock as 3:30. 3:30. Let's try the next clock. What time is on this clock? Again, the minute hand or the long hand is pointing to 6. That means it is 1/2. 1/2 which hour? It's in the middle. So 8:30. Well done, because it's just gone past the 8. It's halfway past the 8. But it's not 9 o'clock yet. It's 8:30. Now, boys and girls, here are some for you to do. Which clock is showing 2:30? Can you look closely and see which of the clocks is showing 2:30? Have you found it? Good job. 2:30 is on the first clock. Let's try another one. Which clock is showing 9:30? Look carefully. Oh, you spotted it. Well done. It is the third clock. Is showing 9:30. What time is it on the last clock then, the middle clock? Can you read it? 7:30. Well done. It is showing 7:30. Well done. Okay, now, boys and girls, we're coming to the end of our PowerPoint, but there are some clocks for you to draw and put the 1/2 time on them. I hope you've enjoyed your lesson, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.